Hello again, I am Mark, and this is Heardsmen Foods. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me today for some more LCC life-changing content, if you're following along at home, which I know you are. So I am very excited about today because I'm back to moving out of the mainstream, I'm going to say, a little bit of the, McDonald's, Wendy's, Taco Bell, Arby's, Burger King, and going back into a pizza, okay? I have gone to Papa John's today for the 5-cheese garlic sauce pepperoni pizza. This is new, and I have not looked up anything on this because really what I'm trying to achieve today is trying to figure out whether or not I can pick out what 5 cheeses are on this pizza. Now, that's fairly insane, but, because we think of certain cheeses, but we are going to succeed today. We're going to try it. We're going to make it happen. All right. Thank you so much once again for joining me. If you've not yet subscribed, be sure to click that subscribe button. Hit it really quick. Get it out of the way. Do it right now. Hit that subscribe button. If you like what you see today, please go back and hit that icon, that little bell that will tell you every time there is new life-changing content being added. Just statistically, about 90% of you that watch my videos are not subscribers. So be sure to subscribe and then watch, and then you'll be subscribers and watchers. Huh? Right? Huh? Okay, here we go. All right, so Papa John's. If you're a friend of the show, you know where I stand on certain pizzas. I've made some big turns, some big changes in the way that I think about fast food type pizzas. Papa John's, not at the top, not at the bottom necessarily, but have never really been, one of my favorites. I do like the crust typically. As I look at this piece, if I'm being honest, I'm not crazy about how this crust looks, although the crust here, very highly seasoned, it looks like, with the garlic and the probably the cheeses as well. I'm thinking the cheeses are in the crust. The 5 different cheeses are in the crust. So I'm going to start with the crust and see if I can decide what 5 cheeses I taste. Right off the bat, that is a solid crust. I mean, look at the bottom. It's really well, nicely cooked here. And then so crunchy, but not dry. All right. 5 cheeses. Parmesan. That's 1. Parmesan, that's the same 1. All right. Wow. I'm not going to have a lot of luck. Let's go to the actual pizza. Mozzarella. That's 2. Wow. So, I mean, you can tell me there are 18 cheeses on here. If I can't taste, any differentiation of them, mozzarella, that's a good bet that's at least part of the mix on top. Parmesan, I can feel the Parmesan on top. I'm going to go Asiago as well. Okay, that's 3. And I think I'm solid on those 3. I think those are solid choices. Maybe, because I'm seeing a color difference, maybe cheddar, some type of cheddar. I'm not sure which type of cheddar that would be. So the 4 that I'm going to pick out that I have, and I'm going to go one more. I'm going to take one more bite to try to figure this out. mozzarella, cheddar, Asiago, Parmesan, and I'm going to say provolone. I'm going to say there's a little bit of provolone in that mix overall. Now, here's the fun part. If you guys will go and research this and find out and let me know in the comments below if I hit those right or if I was wrong. And don't be afraid to hurt my feelings. Hurt my feelings. Say, you're a moron, Mark. What are you thinking? You couldn't taste Havarti in there? You couldn't taste blue cheese in there? No, I couldn't. Honestly, if I'm honest, I'm going to say I tasted Parmesan, mozzarella, maybe cheddar a little bit, maybe Asiago, you know. So, like I said, I mean, you could say 18 cheese pizza. Nobody's going to call you on it. Nobody's going to go, well, you know, I can tell there's no goat cheese on there, and you say there's goat cheese, and it's not there. Nobody's going to call you on that. So anyway, as far as reviewing this pizza goes, realistically, it's not much different than a standard pepperoni Papa John's pizza for me. I do have to say, the addition of this crust, okay, how crunchy it is, it does bump it up for me. So the other thing about this particular offering is that it was $11.99, and that's not a bad price. I mean, this is I want to say this is a large. I mean, this is large. Yeah, I mean, this is a large. I want to say it's a large. $11.99, that is not a bad price, especially for this quality. This is not bad. This is really, I shouldn't keep saying it's not bad, because as we learned from Ted, if you have to say it's not that bad, it's that bad. So it's good. It is actually a really good pizza. I'm going to say value, taste, it is what it says it is. You know what? I'm going high on this. I'm going to go 8.8 for this. I think this is good. I would get this again. This is a good value for the dollar especially. So give it a try. It's the 5-cheese pepperoni pizza from Papa John's. Give it a shot. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Love to hear back from you. If you're still with me today, let's stick with let's see if we can get some pepperoni in the emoticons, emojis, whatever those things are, those cute little pictures, emoticons, maybe? No, yeah, whatever they are. Anyway, let's get some pepperonis in there, and well, that's how we'll show that we're sharing the love today. That is all for me today. Thank you so much for joining me, and as always, never forget, until next time, don't be afraid to join the herd.